Just come in already. If you're going to eat me, just come in already. This was probably the 100th time I've seen this monster. It hasn't attacked me yet. All I did was stand lurking outside, but I was exhausted from seeing it consume my personal space. I felt lightheaded, dizzy, and pretty nauseous. My body prickled and goosebumps broke out all over me. Ugh, please stop. All you ever do is stare at me. I thought this was it. The monster is definitely going to break through the window. I grabbed my old softball bat, ready for a fight. But the monster did not break through the window. It turned and walked away. Huh? Did I scare it that easily? Why? Why is the doorbell ringing at 3 a.m.? Does no one else hear it? How does this not wake up my sister and parents? The ringing. It's giving me a headache. First the monster in the window, now the doorbell. Sleep was just a wish at this point. I wasn't going to deal with the ringing anymore, so I ran out of my bedroom, softball bat clutched in my hand, ready for a fight. Stop ringing. Don't pretend like you can't hear me, you gray slime ball. I know that's you. It's so loud. Nothing is working. Stop all your noise. I can't sleep. Can you ever just let me sleep?
What's going on in here?
We could hear you from our bedroom. You really need a doctor. I hated it when my sister told me I needed a doctor. This monster has been keeping me awake for as long as I can remember. I had every right to be upset. Don't you hear the doorbell too? Any of you?
Honey, the doorbell's been broken for 3 days. It wouldn't even ring if someone pressed the button.
What? You can't tell me you don't hear that. Maybe you should try to just stop thinking about the doorbell. You don't think I've tried that? You always say just don't think about it, and it never works. You need to, calm down. Calm down? Calm down? There is a monster out there, and you want me to calm down?
Monster?
I'll prove it. There you are. See? I know you see that. I told you so. OMG. So scary. So you do see it. That was called sarcasm, drama much. Are you feeling okay, Suzie? You're sweating. You don't see the gray, faceless, slimy thing standing right there?
What faceless thing?
The thing right in front of you. You are, so weird. That's it. My head! Did you accidentally hit yourself? No, I didn't accidentally hit myself. Wouldn't be the first time you hit your head, apparently. Oh, Molly, just shut up!
Let's get you to bed.
Bed? I was just there. I can't sleep with all the ringing. Why does nothing work against you? Just don't look outside if it scares you. Even after my mother shut the door, the doorbell kept ringing and ringing and ringing. Covering my ears just made it louder. But what if it comes in? What if it eats me? What if it eats you? I need to keep an eye on it so I'm prepared for anything. Anything can happen at any time.
Suzie, please, just go back to bed. Please.
I could not go to sleep, not with all that ringing. But I was too exhausted at this point to argue. I was tired of explaining to my family that my fears were very real. I was just done. Fine. I trudged back to my bedroom. The ringing just got worse. Then I heard banging. Huh? Now the front door was ringing and there was knocking at the back door. I certainly couldn't let my family know. They had just gotten done brushing me off about the doorbell.
What happened now? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. I slumped back to my room. The ringing doorbell and the knocking on the back door echoing in my ears. And great. There was a new tap, 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 tap. I shut my bedroom door so no one could hear me. What now? When I turned around looking for the new source of noise, I saw it was tapping at the windows again. Taps from all the windows joined the cacophony. Ringing doorbells, knocking at the door, and tapping every window in the house. I stuffed my head into my pillow and screamed.
Rah!
How can you be in so many places at once? Don't you ever go away? Demanding the monster to leave just somehow made it appear in more places. Now I could hear its footsteps up and down the stairs nearing my parents' bedroom. Oh no, my parents! What are you going to do to them? Please don't let anything happen to my sister. I know she's annoying, but I love her. Can't you promise that at least? Will she be okay? That's not an answer to my question. You? Nope. Ha! There. Oh, come on. I already turned off post notifications from this user. The doorbell, the knocking, the tapping on the window, the phone, the whatever. The noises were coming from everywhere, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I snuck out of my room quiet enough not to wake my family again and went outside. As I swung the door open, the faceless monster stood before me, its slimy finger poised on the doorbell. I stepped out onto the porch, posturing in the face of its annoyance. It kept ringing the doorbell defiantly, its head turning slowly to land a creepy stare on me. What are you doing? Do you ever do anything other than make noise? Suddenly, I heard the monster growl from behind. What? But how can you be in two places at once? This isn't funny! I took off and rammed my way through the army of monsters. But every time I hit one, my headache just grew more intense. Trying to hurt the creatures only made them stronger. I ran to the road and turned the corner just to see more monsters making a racket. They had loud instruments now, too. They banged and blew in a crescendo, getting more chaotic. This was more noise than I could stand. I turned to run back to the safety of the house, but the huge number of monsters from the street just followed me. The monsters from our yard and the street surrounded me in a tight circle. Instruments appeared. Now they were all banging and blowing relentlessly, the discord assaulting my ears from every direction. I covered them feebly, but it seemed to make the instruments louder. I was waiting for them to attack, but they were holding back for some reason, intimidating me into fearful submission. Oh no. What if these things kill me? What if these things possess me? What if these things haunt me forever? What if? Stop it, Suzie. Those things logically won't happen. But what if they do? The monsters growled and smashed on their old worn-out instruments. I had to get away from the noise. I found a gap between one of the monster's legs to the right and scrambled under it, the instruments growing louder as I tried to escape. I ran, but the monsters followed. Unbelievably, the sound of the drums behind me grew more intense as they drew closer to my escaping form. The guitar, the trumpet, the everything! I almost tripped over as I ran. Out of breath, I approached a lake and skidded to a halt. With the monsters about 10 feet behind me, I was unable to focus on anything else. I couldn't run anymore, and they were still drawing closer, their saxophones becoming squeakier and bongos becoming more and more irritating. I couldn't run anymore, and they were still drawing closer, their saxophones becoming squeakier and bongos becoming more and more irritating. No! Make it stop! Oh! Why do I bother? Begging for it to stop just makes the noise louder. You know what, you slimy things? That's it. Just do whatever you want. At the end of my rope, I just sat there and listened to their annoying instruments. I no longer tried to fight it. I listened to the bass, the clarinets, the flutes, the pianos, the drums, and the guitar. I just listened to them and stopped fighting them off. Weirdly, this made the music grow softer, like the noise was slowly fading. The monsters surrounded me, but I didn't try to stop them. I tried some words. Oh, hey guys, you again. I relaxed my shoulders and brushed the wet dew from the grass with my hand. I focused on my breathing and counted my breaths. The instruments grew softer. All right, Suzie, just name what you see. I see the moon. I see the water from the lake. I see the green leaves on the trees. All right, Suzie, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat. Name 3 things you hear. I hear the crickets. I hear the water lapping at the lakeshore. I hear the soft breeze. Move 3 parts of your body. Move your arms. Stretch your legs. Roll your head around. No matter how much you want to fight these monsters, don't. Just let them come and pass by on their own. Let them come, let them go. And go they did. When I stopped fighting them, the monsters just walked away. Eventually, it was just me and the soft sound, the nice, soft sound of the flowing lake water. I pressed my hand against my chest and just let myself sit, allowing what is to be. I stood up and brushed my PJ pants off. When I looked around, the neighborhood was peaceful and clear. Witnessing this, I made my way back home. I got back into the house that night without my family noticing I left. I now sat with them at the dinner table 6 months later.
So, how are you feeling today? Any monsters?
I'm doing pretty well today. Oh, that's great! Wow, you're being normal for once. The monsters never went away entirely. Oh, hey, you again. That's an interesting tune. I'll just let you do your thing. But with practice and time, I learned how to deal with them. The monsters were immortal. They were always there, but when I stopped fighting them, instead of never-ending noise, they just passed by. That's better. Some creatures are better left alone. Some just aren't worth the battle, so I just let them come and go on their own. And though I could not stop them from coming, when I just let them be, they just went.